Does size matter? At least to Instagram, size matters. At least right now. Instagram has changed their new sizing. So if you haven't been on Instagram or haven't heard the news or haven't opened your phone or looked at your feed, Instagram is now looking more and more like TikTok. So your feed has changed. It is more similar to Reels now, and they have gone away with the square posting. So no more square posting, a lot more Reels posting, a lot more carousels. Plan for that when you are creating future content. No more squares. If you want to stay up to date on all the news of Instagram and what's coming, their size changing, things like that, I recommend following Adam. I will put his right here. Adam is a great resource. He's the CEO of Instagram. He has marketing tips. He posts on his story, Q&As where you can ask him questions and he'll answer them. So highly recommend checking him out. He's a great resource when you want to get all of the scoop and stay up to date with all of Instagram and everything that is happening. Some things that are happening in Instagram is they are releasing a editing app. So similar to CapCut, they are going to release their own version, so I'm very excited for that. You can definitely like pre-download it in the app stores. Another thing they also said they will be introducing is Instagram Shop. I know a lot of us use TikTok Shop, or if you're on TikTok, you use TikTok Shop and you're a TikTok affiliate. So I'm excited to see what Instagram is going to do, because I have been doing affiliate marketing for 10 years and I feel like TikTok Shop has changed the game for affiliate marketing. So I'm excited for Instagram to hopefully, fingers crossed, do the same. Big news, TikTok and CapCut are now back in the App Store. So if you have deleted them before or lost them somehow like I did, CapCut and TikTok are back in the App Store. They are back in the App Store, so yes, go re-download them. I can't live without my CapCut, so love that. Some tips I want to give you about posting on Instagram. So like I said before, squares out and posting more Reels is going to be in. They are going to favor more videos, more video content. They are also going to favor carousels. So don't post just one static photo anymore. I recommend posting a carousel or a reel. Instagram also is not going to focus on long form content, similar to like YouTube and things like that. They love their reels, you know, they love their 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 60-second videos. So love that. So yeah, all long form I'm sure is going to stay on TikTok if you post it there, or YouTube. One thing I do want to mention is shorten your captions. A lot of people put their content or their sales pitch in their captions, and I don't know about you, but I'm not sitting there reading someone's caption, you know, a whole novel of a caption. Usually people scroll through it, so if you want to grab people's attention, put it here in the video. But yeah, keep your captions short and sweet. I recommend when you're captioning, use your captions more as a search engine and SEO. So when people are Googling, think of that. Try to create your caption around SEO versus what you want to tell someone. So yeah, think of that. Think of search engines when you're captioning. Posting consistently, consistency is key. I know a lot of people have this question, how many times should I post? How often? I recommend if you're trying to grow your Instagram or grow your platforms, you really need to be active because it's so competitive. But posting good quality content is better than posting, you know, a million times with bad quality content. So I recommend good quality content, but I would recommend if you have good quality content, post, you know, 1 to 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or once a day, to keep your audience engaged and, you know, so they can keep remembering you, because that's what it is, because it's so competitive. So yeah, highly recommend if you're trying to grow, keep posting, stay consistent, and make that good quality content. I recommend investing in a great microphone because you can film on your phone, but if you have good audio, people are going to gravitate towards that. So highly recommend checking out some mic options. There's so many from $5 to, you know, $500, so check them out. Remember that burnout is real, and you know, as creators, we get tired and burnt out. So even though you want to create all this content, you have to learn to prioritize your mental health and your well-being. I recommend using scheduling platforms like Buffer or Sprout Social. They help so much with that, and they help so much by planning, and you got to plan. Remember, think Christmas in July. So always plan, and take care of yourself. If you don't see your content performing as well, I recommend trying out the Instagram trials. They will push your content to small audience to see if they really, how they respond to it. And then, yeah, so it'll help you kind of A and B. If you've ever done A and B testing, it'll help kind of A and B test your content on your audience. So recommend checking out trials. It's a new thing on Instagram, but it's a great way to test your content to see how your audience is responding, if you should shift it in any way. Channels, if you haven't had channels yet on Instagram or haven't activated them, you may have been invited to a bunch of them from brands or anything like that. I have a few marketing channels, but what they are essentially little groups on Instagram where you can post daily, you can release exclusive tips and sales and things like that, all for your following on Instagram. So if you don't have that, I recommend getting one or creating one so people can join and keep up with you. It's a different way of keeping up with you on Instagram. The 3-second rule is the tip I'm going to give you guys. When you create content, filming is the easy part, but it all is in the editing. So when I'm editing a video, I usually watch the video all the way through before I edit it, and I always try to keep a piece of the video in my mind where I think it would be great clickbait or a great 3-second clip that's like a wow factor that's going to capture the audience's attention to get them to watch the video. So I will always clip that, and in CapCut I usually clip a little section and I keep it between 3 and 5 seconds because you want it to be quick and efficient and get to the point so they can go to your video. So 3-second rule in CapCut, you can create that clip by duplicating it. Highly recommend doing this. 3-second rule will change your life, will change your content. It helps get more people engaged. Try using it for yourself. The last thing I want to talk about is ways to make money on Instagram. I get this question asked a lot in my morning lives is, you know, can I make money on Instagram? Is it worth it? Should I become an influencer? And I think it is worth it, but it does take time, energy, just like any other job. As an influencer, if you're getting product, you still have to put the time and energy into creating those videos, into editing, into posting. It's all work for sure.
Get your fucking ass up and work.
Subscriptions, so you can charge a monthly fee for your subscribers to give them exclusive PG-13, let's say PG-13 content on Instagram. You can release exclusive tips for them. You can do a series of videos. So you can do so many things with subscriptions. And I think one person that is great at their subscriptions on Instagram is David Archuleta. Definitely check him out. I think he's had his subscribers for a while now. So you can make anywhere from $10 a month to $3,000 a month, just depending on what you set your fee at. But yeah, a great way. Another way on Instagram you can make money is their bonuses. They have introduced bonuses. So it is only on carousel and reels. So remember, it goes back to posting the carousel and reels and how many you post in that time frame. So make sure you're checking out your creator insights, your creator tools, and activating those bonuses, signing up for them, because they are a certain amount of time, but you will make some money off of them. Even if it's $5, it's $5 you didn't have in this economy. So yes, you can make money by collaborating with a brand or a business. Sometimes you will start out by doing trades. All of my partnerships at the beginning of my Instagram were typically trades where I would trade a service for a post, things like that. I don't think I really started getting paid until later on, until I hit maybe 20,000 followers or something. And I think my first paid post maybe was 500, and I was like, oh my God, this is so awesome. I can keep making more of this. Brands and partnerships are a lot of networking and relationship building. It is all about relationships, who you know, and how you treat people. I truly believe that. These brands and businesses typically work with people they have a connection with and a network. So yeah, I highly recommend going out, letting people know this is what you want to do. Building your relationships are key. A lot of things that I would do to build these relationships, I would go out a lot, and whether that was having coffee, whether that was going to an event, and I would always let people know, you know, I'm working in the affiliate marketing, influencer, social media, and that's how I really got my name out there. So yeah, I recommend just getting out there. Reach out to the brand or business if you want to work with them. I highly recommend reaching out to them. Like Kris Jenner said, if someone tells you no, you're speaking to the wrong person. And I don't think that is a malicious thing to say. I think it shows the other person's limits and not yours. And you just kind of have to think a different way of going about what you're asking for. And I have had a lot of people tell me no, and then I've gotten a lot of yeses in the same situation. So I think it really just depends on how you approach every situation. And If someone tells you no, you're speaking to the wrong person for sure. But yeah, I think just believing in yourself a little bit, reaching out to the brands. I don't think especially for my clients, I I think they said this when I went to real estate school. You sell someone else better than you sell yourself, which is 100% true because no brand is too big for any of my clients. If my clients ask me to reach out to them or do whatever, I will reach out to them. I am not afraid. But for myself, I'm like, that could never happen. You know, Skims underwear can never reach me. Skims, please call me. But yeah, so yeah, highly recommend just networking. That's how I have built the partnerships and brand deals. The brands will reach out to you if your Instagram is popping and if you're posting a lot. So I recommend keeping your Instagram up to date. I work on both sides of it. So I don't know if you guys know, but I work on both sides where I hire influencers for brand deals. And then I also am an influencer or manage influencers, things like that. So I see both sides of it, both sides of the contract, both sides of everything. And I love that I can see both sides because I know what the brands want and things like that. So I know what kind of things need to happen. And a lot of the things that we look at or they look at is, you know, the posting date. How often are you posting? Because some people can have millions and thousands of followers, but if you've posted last year, like how does that really get an engagement for us now? And what you're doing, your audience is not engaged now. So yeah, you can have, you know, 5,000 followers, but so much engagement, and that can help sales, that can help brands get their visibility. So yeah, don't doubt yourself, and yeah, keep shooting for the stars when it comes to those brand deals and partnership. Network, network, network. That's all I have for today, this YouTube video. So please make sure you guys subscribe. You follow me on all platforms. Follow me for all social media, marketing, website tips. And yeah, shoot me a DM if you have any questions. I'm always here to help. Remember, you didn't come this far just to come this far.